Good morning, Tuesday morning, Touch Tuesday. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Oh, there we go, live. Hey, good morning, everybody. Up there it is. Okay, be sure what's going on here. Good morning, everyone. As always, let me know if you're here with me today so I can see you in the chat. This is what are we at? Day 17 of the 4-week challenge. So Friday is our last day. So this is where it all comes together, people. This is like the last 20 minutes of the movie, the last chapter of the book. All these things are all coming together, starting to make sense. So as we go through our Touch Tuesday, I'm going to add a little bit of more of a component into it today. So that's pretty cool. So first things first, I woke up a little bit late today. I just listened to my body. The full moon's been kicking my butt this month for whatever reason. So I just decided I was just going to go ahead and sleep in. So I threw things off, but my non-negotiables already are done. So it all worked out. So I got my water, though this is only my first one. I infused it with some of my doTERRA tangerine today. And I've done my journaling for today. Awesome. Good morning. And then I've got some peppermint on a few of my touch points this morning too. And I put it on my bracelets as well. I'm getting into my bracelets. Oh, good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Speaking of bracelets, we're kind of in the running for a few different people with, gonna get a free customized bracelet for participating so much in this 4-week challenge. So if you can share it today, that'll be the challenge for the rest of the week. Start sharing it so I can kind of really fine tune who the bracelet's gonna go to. It's customized for you. Awesome. So I'm in standing today, obviously, and I'm just moving my body from side to side. I've been starting to get a little bit more into this thing called Tai Chi. And you might have heard of Tai Chi before. If you see, seniors in the parks and stuff, moving their body and just moving with the flow of energy. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting, and slowly incorporating that into my own life and into my yoga practice as well. But I'm just beginning here, guys, but I just wanted to give you a little, preview of what's happening. So just moving from side to side, and if you have bare feet on this morning, even better. So just moving your body. So moving your body as your core's leading you. Okay, because everything starts from the core. So I'm moving your body over towards the other side, but feel like the body's moving you. The core is moving you, and so just moving from side to side. Okay, so feel like that core is first one up, leading you. So really feel that intention as you move from side to side. And feeling the weight move from side to side as you go to the right, and then left, and back and forth. All right, now standing up nice and tall. Let's just shake out our arms. Okay, that's another nice Tai Chi. Maybe you can roll those shoulders down and back. Just, again, you can see everything moving in my arms, and that's okay. I'm not ashamed. I have got very healthy arms. So I'm just gonna move everything around, get that fascia, get the muscles relaxed. The more you got moving on, the better. There you go. All right. And just shake everything out, your shoulders. Come on, Corey. I know you're out there. Shake it all out, buddy. All right, shaking out those arms. Great. And standing up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders down and back. Having your feet about hip distance apart. Remember that? Putting those in between your feet, so hip distance apart. And let's just slightly moving our hips from side to side. And since we are on Touch Tuesday, and this is our last chance to do tapping together, we're gonna do a little bit of that. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna blame it on the full moon. Blame it on the moon. You can take it. So I just feel a little bit foggy this morning. Again, I woke up a little bit later, threw off my schedule a bit. But you know what? I feel like I could feel a little bit better this morning for sure, even though I got some extra sleep. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping, and this is just, you know, the pain in my head sort of thing, but it can be used for anything that's going on for you. So let's rotate our hips in the other direction, waking them up. We'll do some balance right after our tapping. Okay. All right, now that we've opened that up, opened up our arms, standing up nice and tall. You can have a hip distance apart still, or just a little bit wider. And we're gonna start on the karate chop with our tapping. Again, I'm gonna address the pain, and you can address the pain wherever it is in your body this morning. But on the karate chop point, all right? So starting there, and we just start with this statement. Again, the app does this much better than I do, but in a pinch, this is great. But I really love the Tapping Solutions app. It has everything in there, any phobias, any pain, fear, whatever's going on, attracting abundance. It's action-packed. I love that app, but for our purposes today, I'm going to show you some of these points. So I'm just going to quickly say, this pain in my head, it's really bumming me out. I don't know why it's there, but I wish it would move on. And then we go up to the third eye and just do a little bit of tapping. It doesn't matter how many times you do it or exactly where you do it. Again, we're just disrupting the meridian points in our body, just lightly tapping, saying all this pain in my head, it really needs to go away now. And you can tap on the side of the eye now, one or two, doesn't matter. This pain is still really bumming me out, and I don't know what's going on. And underneath the eye, but it can move on now. And this pain in my head. Even though this pain in my head is really bumming me out today. Underneath the mouth, I appreciate and accept and love my body. And then going to the collarbone again, one or two. This pain in my body, I know it won't last forever. It's just temporary. And moving underneath the armpit. Pain in my body is starting to shift already. Now moving up to the top of the head. Even though this pain in my head has been bumming me out, down to the third eye, I love and appreciate my body. And over to this side of the eye, and I can feel it starting to move already. And then underneath the eye, it's moving already, and I can feel the opening in my body happening and letting it go. And underneath the nose, this pain is moving on. And I love and accept myself and appreciate it. Into the collarbones, thank you for moving on, so I can have the best day. And underneath my armpit, thank you for moving on. And then the top of the head, I appreciate you moving on, because I love and accept my body. Again, that's a very kind of vague, general point that I did for those tapping points, but it kind of gives you the idea. It's just about disrupting it. It doesn't actually mean, you can do it without words too. Okay, so let's stand up nice and tall. You can have your feet about hip distance apart again. Let's get some balance into our days, guys. Roll those shoulders down and back, open up that heart, big smile on our faces, maybe one hand on our hip, and we're going to slowly bring one knee up. I'm going to bring up my right knee this morning, and just checking that out, see how that feels today. Yeah, not too bad. Good, must be the tapping. Let's bring our weight into that other foot. I'm going to bring my weight into the right foot and bring up my left knee. Got having something in front of you that's not moving, always helpful. Good, let's bring that other foot down. Let's bring up that right knee again. And let's move that right knee out to the side. Check that out, still standing up as tall as we can. You can have your hands on your hip or wherever you like. Bringing up that, and let's bring that right knee in and out. In and out. Again, just warming up that hip. Wakey hips. Good. Always try to incorporate, oh, we didn't do the neck this morning. That's okay. We did some tapping. Balance. And then the hips. Always a staple. Good. Let's bring that right knee in and down. Shake it out. Move those hips from side to side before we put our weight on to the other side. Whew. Alrighty, I'm going to bring my weight into that right leg, a little bend in that knee, and bringing up the left. Again, you can have your hands on your hips. Always nice to look at something that's not moving, so that means not me. Back and forth, opening things up. Whew. So we did this last week before we went on to our tree pose. Will not be able to see my tree, so there is no point. But hopefully tomorrow we can get outside. It was quite windy again here in Central Florida, so that mic would have been just a nightmare. So back inside today, that's okay. All right, let's bring that left knee in and then down. And just moving those hips from side to side. So that's what we covered today. We set our intention yesterday, planned our week, what we want to do, set our focus on. Today we did some touching, brought some Tai Chi into it, remember? Just being really mindful, moving our body from our core, moving from side to side. And you can try that on your next walk. Just lead with your core as you slowly move to one foot and the other. Shake out those arms, shake out those shoulders whenever you can today. Tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday. Ooh, what does that mean? I don't know. But stay tuned. There's a lot of great stuff coming up in just the last 3 days of this challenge. So I really want you to show up because there's some awesome offers that are going to be available starting on Friday. So you don't want to miss that part. It's like, ooh, what's that all about, Jen? Stay tuned. Okay, great. I hope that helped you start the best day ever. Oh, my head feels so much better. It's just amazing. Again, it doesn't matter about the words. It's just like the tapping throughout your body. Great. Have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday. Remember to share this video with your friends and family on Facebook so we can get the word out. How to start your best day ever. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.